Man, so like we're gonna talk about this little situation. Ship. We're gonna say situation ship because it's funny. Cause I had stopped talking to this chick like over a year ago. Like I'm about a year ago. And the anniversary of me stopped to stop talking to this chick is coming up in February. Black History Month. Wow. You know, and go figure. She's a white girl. I figured she would be cool because she had the critiques of somebody that I felt like I could mold into somebody I could really, dig, because she was a very cool chick and I thought was very cool. Now let's get to the real basics of the situation. Uh, little do I know, she is in not only a relationship with kids. No, no. And I've been talking to this chick for about 6 months when I was, hanging with her and shit. No, she ain't in no relationship with a nigga that's, they got kids with her. She's married to this dude who got kids with her. Not only have I been picking her up and dropping her off at work and at home, but when I drop her off at home, she didn't tell me that she had that man at the house with her. Did you want to know how I found out? Please let me tell you how I found out. I found out not through her, but through the nigga himself, right? He hit me up on Facebook talking about how she be at the house and they be playing house because they got the kids there and saying the whole wife thing, but she had been not saying any of this to me. I didn't know none of this. I asked was she single. She said yes. And I'm at the bitch at work. Bad thing. That's why I said I'll never do that shit. Because motherfuckers be lying, bro. You can't be lying trying to be faithful and truthful to another motherfucker. You starting off lying, you're gonna end this motherfucker lying. And it's shown up, that's exactly what she did. Ended this motherfucker lying. I stopped talking to her, went 7 to 8 months not talking to her. She pops back up, apologizing, coming around, trying to bring niggas weed, saying bringing niggas weed and, saying trying to hang out and shit, right? I'm not buying it, but I'm like, all right, I'll give in. I'm like, what is up with you? She's like, I just want to say I'm sorry for how I treated you and this, that, this, that. Now, mind you, when I found out she was still married to this dude and that he was living at the house that I was picking her up and dropping her off to, she tried to act as if it wasn't bad because of everything that I told her, which what I told her wasn't bad. I just told her about my past relationships, which I thought that when you try to get to know somebody, you can be able to do stuff like that, and that not be thrown over your face because why y'all clearing the air, right? That shit don't work. because you go clear the air, and then all they gonna do is complain and say that you ain't doing enough or that you ain't helping them or this. So I help her get into a place, right? Now I ain't talking about financially, like I threw the money down and all of this shit. No, I mean like she couldn't even get a goddamn spot. You know, I ain't judging nobody who can or who can't because I was in that position too. And so the point is that I gave you a heads up for a place that second chance. They'll look you in. All you gotta do is be straight with them. Boom, row, pow. Come find out they wasn't even really gonna give it to her. They wasn't gonna give it to her at all. My mom comes into play. My mom comes into play. Helps her out on that end because they wasn't gonna give it to her. They denied her. Told her no, she can't because she got an eviction on her name. And it's recent. It wasn't no, what I'm saying, a year ago type shit. You know what I'm saying? It was more like a couple months ago type shit, 6 months ago type shit, you know what I'm saying? Type shit. So they like now, but my mom, you know, gotta love the mamas. And, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to those who got a mama, and shout out to those, who don't have mamas. Everybody need a mama. She goes and says that I didn't help her with that. Okay, alright, I'll give you that. Because you had an eviction, they accepted you anyway, got you in, and you paid your dues. Yes, indeed, it's true. You did what you were supposed to do. But also, you can't sit here and shit on the person that gave you the alley oop because you wouldn't have found it. And then it's like, because if you would have, you wouldn't have been sitting here stressing and crying to me about not being able to find you a place and how cold it is outside and I'm gonna have to sleep in my car and shit like that. Me not wanting to see that happen, I let you come to my sister's house. I let you eat there. You ain't never invited me to your family house to eat there except one time, and I didn't even get to eat. I just came to smoke. Got you in a couple days before Christmas. No thanks to that. And the more and more you sit and you think about it, the more and more it make you say, man, that's why Dr. Umar be like, no interracial couples or no interracial marriage and shit like that. Because sometimes the other race don't think about you. And that's not a diss, that's just reality. They don't think about you as a human, what struggles you go through that they don't have to go through. I ain't never seen a Middle Eastern nigga suffer. You know what I'm saying? So it be things of that nature. Like, bro, I ain't got no time for that, bro. The point is, I helped. I gave information, knowledge, comfort when you needed it. When I needed it, you know what I got? You can get out. You can walk. You can do everything under the sun and still not be appreciated for it. I got told that by her that, oh, I'm going on a date. So it's like, okay, that's cool, you know. After just kicking it with me the week, just a weekend prior, a whole week prior. Bro, go the fuck downstairs. You was just downstairs. Now all of a sudden you're here. Trying to smoke and shut you up here now. But moral of the story is that you can't please nobody, and that this person, even though I was fed up with the bullshit, that I done gave them all this information for them to help themselves get out of one situation that they were stressing and crying to you about, to the point now where when it's you, all they can do is argue with you. They can't even tell you what to do to get out of it. They can't even come get you to do that. They can't do shit for you but except argue with you. So you put them on the block list. They reach out to your mother. Your mother talking to them. Now your mother's over here giving them the advice because, in a way, she kind of act like my mom. Now, is a gift and a curse and a good and a bad to that, because my mom is a very loving and caring person whom all she wants is love and affection. But at the same time, oh boy, my mom can also be very uh, aggressive, very um, wordplay, be very colorful. Um, you know what I'm saying? They always, you know what I'm saying, go the abuse card when they ain't getting the shit that they want. You know what I'm saying? And it be like, you know, shit that you be upset that a man be looking at and be like, I don't want to deal with that. She's a good person. That's why I keep in touch. But as far as a relationship goes, I can't be with somebody like that. And that's how this person is. Like, for her to be with somebody, she would have to be with somebody who is, like, 9 times out of 10 does not give a fuck about anything she's talking about. Like, when she gets mad, he has to not say anything and just sit there and act as if she's not saying a goddamn thing. Because if you interact, she's going to give you more reaction. It's just going to go bad from there. And shit, maybe if you just sit there, it may just go bad for you there too. So it's like, you know, she tries to make it about her and then throws it up in there like it's you that don't care about her. When majority of the best things that is going on in her life right now is coming off of her, off of you. You know what I'm saying? Coming off of you has been gained off of you.